2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Belmont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Recommendation Station. Recommendation Station.
Oh, we're back. We're on.
We're back
We're
and on.
chatting.
But we're going to be locked up over the weekend, and so you thought you've been watching something good, Nikki? You want to recommend something for...
Yes, I want to recommend a show. Given that the theme is International Women's Day tomorrow, I binge-watched Kate Hudson's new series, Running Point. The basketball one, where she ends up by her dad dies. He's the president of the Waves, which is a basketball team, and then her brother ends up in rehab and she has to take over the whole business. And it's just great. I've been loving it. And she's really funny and it's really tight. It's beautifully crafted.
Is it a
easy
comedy,
watch.
Nikki, or is it
Yes,
a drama?
it's a comedy.
Right.
So it's a bit like Emily in Paris, but with basketball. It's the best way I could describe it. But as a chick, it's always nice to see, because it's based on a real story. And the executive producer is the woman featured. She was the president of the Waves. And it's just nice to see what she went through and what they're up against. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would give it
what is
5
the
out of 5. Waves, is it, what, like, what, where?
Was it real? Waves was a real team, you said?
No, they're made up, but it's a real
I
story.
thought you said the producer was the actual person.
Yeah, no, I think it's based on a real team, but they've called them the Waves for the sake of, I don't know.
NBA or you don't know?
Oh, I don't know that. They're the details.
It's basketball.
Look,
David.
she's going to end up with the coach. They're going to have a snog. Like, honestly,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out whether.
I love the way you're trying to work out the code and working out if you can, like, bet on them.
I didn't realise it was a true story.
Well, it's a true story. I was wondering whether it was an NBA. That's a pretty cool story if it's NBA. Well, it's a cool
I don't know if it was the NBA. Is it the NBA? Do they go into playoffs? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the big one in America.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's the NBA.
Did she own the Lakers in real life?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is that what it was?
I feel like this
Who did
is a
she
Mitch
own?
Google search right
Mitch,
now.
get on
Somebody find that out.
Nikki, you came in hard saying, I watched this show and I recommend it 5 out of 5. And
Well, exactly. I'm just saying. I think at some point did they mention the word NBA?
Look, I don't get bogged down in facts. You don't want the truth to ruin a good story. I just really enjoyed
I need to
it.
find out. Well, yeah, well, that's good because I watched. Mine's also basketball, by the way. If I had a recommendation for the next couple of days, is Courts of Gold, which is they follow 4 teams, basketball teams, through the Paris Olympics last year. Sadly, not the Australian Boomers, but they follow. I think it's France, Serbia, obviously the USA, and Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Weren't you saying there was a great moment between the coach and...
Steph Curry. So you got this crazy sort of insight into... this intimate insight into Steph Curry, also Kevin Durant and LeBron James that I found pretty rare. You know, just like sitting around behind the scenes, what they were like.
I love that stuff,
at the Olympics, which is pretty rare to see that. And I got to say, Steph Curry to me stands out like just pretty extraordinary. And just when they won, the coach Steve Kerr, I think it's Steve Kerr.
He used to play. Remember, he used to play for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, I think he won a couple of
Jordan?
MVPs himself back in the day.
Yeah, he's a great player.
He has this great moment with Steph Curry after they win gold where he just says, he basically hugs him, they're mic'd up, on the court, and he says, you were just one of the most impressive people I'll ever meet in my life in every facet of your existence. Just saying that Steph Curry is just the consummate human.
Man, she was in the news a few years ago, wasn't she, Steph Curry? Wasn't she? Didn't they try and beat her up? Am I watching?
Yeah, that's what happened. They tried to beat her up.
Was it in the reverse?
What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the truth was.
Okay, all right. Meanwhile, LeBron James.
But she's a great player. That's all I'm saying.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
This is Ash, Ash versus Nikki, fighting it out over astrology.
Oh, the drone music.
Nikki, I'm interested in what the stars say, like as an astrology skeptic. Was that how you would describe it? Whether or not the stars, whether they've got the cyclone sort of theme
It's a
to
very
their
good point.
predictions for
Very
this
good
week,
point.
because it is a rare week, I guess, that regardless of our star signs, for everyone here in our neck of the woods, it's been about one thing this week, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Old Alfred.
It
And
has
so what
been
do the
about
stars say?
Well, Libra,
Yes.
your weekly horoscope from last week. So the week that's been, this was last Sunday, the prediction.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it Sunday? It was meant to be Saturday. This is your love forecast.
Damn
Okay.
straight. This is embarrassing.
This is not what it's meant to be.
Hang on, this is my love forecast.
Okay, this is your love forecast
All right,
for the
okay.
week, not the actual.
Trying to think back,
Anyway.
yes.
All right, here we go. You will find yourself at a crossroads of decisions, and you're dealing with a series of challenging issues. Well, you kind of are. You have to tape up your windows, am I right? But that's kind of everybody. Fair call. You didn't even say anything. I'm just disproving everything I'm saying
yeah.
right now.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Remember, change can come at you fast, but this month you've got a choice. Life isn't as simple as we'd like it to be. With your ruler Venus in retrograde, if you reflect on what's most important to you and decide to make the most of what's good in your world, you can achieve great things. How does that feel?
Oh, I didn't know I had Venus in my retrograde, but that explains a few things.
It's better than when it's in
if I look
Uranus.
back-
You're going to prolapse Venus?
If I look back on the week that was.
Let me give you a little heads up what Venus in retrograde means.
Yeah,
okay?
because if I can be honest, I didn't hear anything past that. I kind of, my mind kind of stopped at Venus retrograde, and I was just pondering on that.
You're like, I
didn't
need to
hear
see a
the rest
doctor
of
and
it.
check that out.
Yeah, pain persists.
Yeah.
It reminded me of
Okay.
being back at school at the moment, actually. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, what have we got?
When Venus is in retrograde, it is a time of reflection, such as old relationships revisiting past values and reevaluating attitudes towards money. Venus retrograde in Aries shines a light on your one-on-one connections, inviting you to reassess your relational patterns, especially with those who teach you that opposites attract. You are prioritizing harmony at the expense of honesty. Oh.
Yeah, everyone does that.
It sounds like I'm in for a busy weekend.
It,
sounds-
What?
It
In what
does.
way? What does it mean?
I have no idea what it
No, you didn't.
I literally don't understand what you're
He's
talking
been married
about.
for 100 years.
Yeah,
We're doing
is
a
this
love
to do with
thing
my
him.
love life? It sounds like I'm
He
going
hasn't
to a
got a
menage
love-
a trois coming up on the weekend. I've been married since 2001.
You're going to throw it out wide in a cyclone? This seems high risk.
Is it me? Is Jodie and Aries kicking it out wide? I don't know what's going on, Nikki.
She's gone for
To
a
be
run
fair,
this
no, I
morning.
don't know why.
She
'cause I've
reckons
been-
she's gone for a run. Jodie!
Who goes for a run in a cyclone?
Yes.
Come on!
Look, basically, it's saying that
Has she
you're
got Venus in
prioritising-
her retrograde, or what's going on with her?
No, she's got Venus in your anus at the moment, and you need to take this seriously.
Don't bring your anus into it.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
It's International Women's Day tomorrow. You wouldn't know it because all we're talking about is a giant dude who's hanging around off the coast. But it is the time to celebrate women and their achievements. So I thought I'd do a little themed quiz segment for you boys. Let's start with...
Do you want some quiz music?
Yes,
Okay,
let's
we-
do it. Woo, I like that. Okay.
Yes.
First thing I have is a riddle. Riddle me this. A doctor and their son go fishing together, but the doctor isn't his dad. Who is the doctor?
Say again. What?
A
The
doctor
doctor?
and their son go fishing together, but the doctor isn't his dad. So who is the doctor?
The mum.
Yes, well done, Ash Bradham.
I had no idea.
It's funny, interesting because it kind of shows up gender stereotyping.
Well, I may have fell victim to that. I don't know, but it was just the fact that you prefaced it with International Women's Day. I was looking for the connection. If I'm being honest, I was looking.
Of course.
I was like, okay. So, do you know what I mean? I think that helped me a little bit.
Yeah, if I'd done it just completely out of context during footy finals, I don't know that anyone would have got that one. But you know, I did it with my friends yesterday afternoon, and they're all of my age. None of them got it.
Yeah, but did you preface it with the International Women's Day?
No, I didn't. But then I did it with my son in the car. He got it straight away. So there you go. Our younger generation, we're improving. All right, next question. I'm going to rattle off some questions. What year could women in the UK no longer be refused service at a bar just because they weren't accompanied by a man?
What year could they no longer be refused service?
Yes.
Well,
when could a woman get a drink on her own?
Well, I know that in Brisbane it was mate. When was that though? That was in my brain that was the 70s.
No, it had to be. Would have been before that.
60s,
I'll say this. I'll say the 1960s.
1962. I'll say.
Nope, it was in my lifetime, 1982.
In the UK.
Okay.
In the UK.
Next one.
UK. Yeah, they're so backward over there, aren't they?
Okay.
When were we in Australia? We don't know.
Well, that was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Our women have been drinking in pubs
60s.
for
It was 60s.
heaps longer.
I mean, our women have been pulling beers since
That's it.
1912.
That's
But
it.
No, we
in
haven't.
what year was domestic violence criminalised in Switzerland?
Well, this is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? So I'm going to say it was 1991.
Ash?
Oh yeah, okay. I'll go. I'll go 91 as well. How's that?
2004.
Come
Oh, those bastards. Where is that? Switzerland.
That's Switzerland, which surprised me.
Yes.
Never going there again.
In what year did women gain the legal right to own property in Ireland?
Oh, this will be brutal, this one, I reckon.
The Irish,
I'd
This
say-
is your neck of the woods, David. This is your sort of alma mater, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Just
all-
stomping ground. So
all Dad's
what
cousins
say you?
are men. They're all men as far as I can say. But I'm going to say this was in the late 90s.
What, that they could own property? No, surely not. No,
I feel like they're
I'm
all
gonna
kind
say,
of extreme, these cases. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say the 50s.
Okay. 1976.
Okay, right in the middle.
In the middle.
Okay, how about this one? In what year did Saudi Arabia grant women the right to drive?
Oh, that was 4 days ago. I'm going to say. No, I'm going to say 2014.
You're not far off there,
What was
Luxie.
it?
It's 2018.
18.
Yeah.
That's
We
madness,
could go and
isn't
do
it?
donuts out in the desert. Now, in what year could women finally wear pants on the Senate floor?
Oh, well, definitely
Really?
in Hillary Clinton's time.
The Senate? Is that Australia?
Is this the US or where what are we talking?
I don't know. It's not my question, so I can't answer that.
I need to know
the
because
Senate. Yeah. Oh, jeez, I don't know.
what were they required to wear before that? If
Dresses.
they couldn't wear
Skirts.
pants? Oh, they make them wear
Skirts.
dresses.
But think about school. Remember, in school we always had to wear skirts. Pants were quite
Yeah.
a recent thing.
So I'm going to say 1989.
Ash?
No. I'm going to say 1970s.
1993. Women were allowed to wear the pants, and finally,
All right, we'll let you wear pants. Okay.
Come on, then.
Yes.
so long as we ask you for permission.
Yeah,
first.
of course.
Yes.
A man probably made
We've
that
had a
decision.
chat and we've decided that you can wear pants.
men have decided.
Oh, yes.
Mate, I had the funniest conversation before I get on to this final question. I had the funniest conversation. I was out with a real estate agent and his wife. They were in their 60s, and I was talking about feminism, and she said, "What's feminism?" And I explained it to her, and then she looked at her husband and she said, "I'll be a feminist if you want me to be, honey." Anyway, they still exist. And finally,
Real estate agent.
in what year did the first country in the world enshrine abortion rights into its constitution?
In what country? In what year?
In what year did the first country in the world enshrine abortion rights into its constitution?
Oh, I've got no idea.
2000.
Yeah.
2010.
2024 in France. So it's now part of the constitution. So it's non-debatable now
Is that right?
in France.
That's the first time ever.
That's the first time ever. So there we go.
Is that Macron?
I'd say it is Macron.
Have to be him.
Yeah, we're having a crack at him a bit earlier on, but that's, yin and yang. But anyway.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Good on you,
There you go.
Macron.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
I'm smarter than who?
The Brighton Answer deal is here, with one lucky person winning $100,000 off the price of their new home every month. Drop into your nearest Brighton display home today.
Okay, thank you to Brighton Homes, long-time supporters of Smarter Than Who, and this morning we're welcoming Kylie out of the Switch. What's going on, Kylie? How is it out of Ipswich this morning?
It's a lot calmer than what I thought it was going to be this morning, which is nice. So just out for a quick walk before it gets crazy, I guess.
Yeah, we just spoke to Josh Holt, and he said about 5 p.m. this afternoon it'll start to kick in, and then they're expecting it'll cross, what did he say, early tomorrow morning. So still another bloody 24 hours to go.
I know, just hurry up and happen already.
Oh, that's the way I feel too. It's just like, let's get it done so we can
Yes,
just
absolutely.
Get on with it.
Yes.
How much are we playing for this morning? Mitchell
200.
James, $200, and you go into the draw, Kylie, for the BYD Shark 6 in the colour of your choice at the end of the year.
Amazing.
How good's that?
Yeah,
How
so
is that?
good.
All right, let's go. Let's kickstart your weekend in fine style. A win in Smarter Than Who. You've got 30 seconds on the clock. And your time starts now. By definition, what type of plants are grown in an arboretum?
Don't know.
Which comedic actor plays Shrek in the film series?
Don't know.
Leg slip, mid-on and wicket-keeper are positions in what
Cricket.
sport? Who was Australia's first female Prime Minister?
Julia Gillard.
Spell typhoon.
TYPHOON.
Stop the clock.
Good, got in quick.
Are we accepting that last one, David?
Yes. Very much
Yes,
so.
it was within the
Yep.
the time limit.
Yep. Absolutely.
Well done, Kylie.
That
You
was
finished
shocking.
so strong. No, you
was
finished
shocking.
strong. You came home with a wet sail, as Chris Bobbers would have said
Yeah.
back in the day on
Time
the
is on the
Queensland
wing,
Footy Show. Time is on the wing on the Footy Show.
You went the distance though, I think.
Yeah. No time left on the clock. Let's bring in the Gimp.
And I know you could call for 1,000 rays
This is Jeans.
to win cash, pride, and other things.
She's got new music.
When
Do it.
I lose, the prize pool goes
Listen, it's
so
beautiful.
in.
Yeah. Next half hour, new music. Jeans. You're gonna hear it here first.
And again,
One more time. Do it.
the Joker and the King.
Yeah, fresh music for Jeans coming up before the end of the show.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
we're talking
nice.
to
I
it.
came in on
That
the
was
end of that.
Jeans.
That was
Yeah, how good.
beautiful.
That's our own Maddie, right? Can you believe it?
Yeah, Jeans.
All right. Here we go. Nikki, 30 seconds on the clock. And your time
Okay.
starts now. By definition, what type of plants are grown in an arboretum?
Succulents?
Which comedic actor plays Shrek in the film series?
Mike Myers.
Leg slip, mid-on and wicket-keeper are positions in
Cricket.
what sport? Who was Australia's first female Prime Minister?
Julia Gillard.
Spell typhoon.
TYPHOON.
Stop the clock.
Well, snuck in again, exactly the same as Kylie. No time.
So we're
left.
accepting that?
We're accepting it. But the distance.
Oh.
Went the distance.
Okay, both players went the distance.
Good job, Nikki.
Oh, I don't know how you went, but I don't know how that
Yeah, I
went.
think Kylie felt the same.
By definition, what type of plants are grown in an arboretum? You should have seen me scrambling around trying to find out how I pronounce that little name.
I know, right?
Just before I came on air.
Arboretum. It
Arboretum.
sounds like a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant.
Doesn't
like-
sound like it should be something for plants.
Sounds like something Venus would be in. Venus is in a
Yeah.
arboretum. at the
Yeah,
moment,
in retrograde
In
or something.
retrograde.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a tree.
I was going to say tree.
It's grown in an arboretum.
Yeah, trees, right?
Yeah.
very vague.
Oh, arborist.
Yes. Okay, there's the connection. 0-0.
Right.
Legs slip mid-on and wicket-keeper are positions in cricket. You both got that. It's 1-1. Australia's first female Prime Minister was Julia Gillard. You both got that. It's 2-2. Spell typhoon. Typhoon. You both got that. It's 3-3.
Wow.
And it came down to question 2, which comedic actor plays Shrek in the film series Kylie? I don't know. Nikki, Mike Myers. Mike Myers is correct. It's a 4-3 victory.
Yeah, good job,
When we
Nikki.
play on Monday.
Fun fact, Mike Myers did that whole voiceover for Shrek 1 in an Irish accent, watched it, went, nah, he's Scottish, and had to revoice the whole thing.
Really?
My dad will kill me. He loves that movie, but that's okay.
Oh, that's right. You still get a prize. He's going to go down the cave and get you something. It's still a win.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing for $200. I think I can probably better that for you. I've got a $150 Firma Italian dining voucher. The authentic Italian cuisine located at Emporium Hotel at South Bank. We were there last week for the big end of summer party. It is magnificent there, Kylie. You're going to absolutely love it. And
Amazing.
I'll give you also a Little Red Dumpling $100 voucher. So that's our good friends at Little Red Dumplings. There you go. You've done better than $200. Well done.
That's
Enjoy.
amazing.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox. Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne's Caller of the Week.
What week are we up to?
This is number 7.
What?
Caller of the week,
What?
number 7.
I thought this was week 6.
No,
We're 7 weeks in.
Yeah, we're 7 weeks in.
It's just flying by, isn't it? Hey, look at all the fun we're having.
The 7-week itch. You know,
Yeah, damn
famous
straight.
7-week itch.
Well, Michael from Fitzgibbons felt that itch, Ash.
Yeah, all the way from Monday. He scored Caller of the Week from one of our first callers of the week.
Let's
went down that path
re-scratch
of
it.
sort of, falsely announcing a pregnancy, and
Yeah.
it says, Michael, you've done it. You've done it twice to the same lady.
Yeah, 2 years apart.
Oh, like, I
Well,
think
so
you
what-
learned the
I-
first time, Michael. You should have learned.
I
the
knew
first
her
time.
when she was actually very slim lady, and when I saw her, I said, "Oh, so when are you due?"
And what about the second time? Like in your head, you had to go, "Hey, Michael, come on! Last time you made a fool of yourself. Be double sure this time before you open your big mouth." Like what happened the second time?
I think I've wiped it from the memory bank, Ash.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge error of judgment there from Michael on 2 occasions. But somehow
So
it's paid dividends for you.
Yeah. It's like the
Good
Darwin
morning.
Award in a way.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
mate.
morning. You're getting a merch pack from us for being our Caller of the Week.
Limited
Good
edition.
things come to those who wait.
And has that changed your game? Like having experienced that, mate, do you keep your questions to yourself now when you come up against ladies that you think might be pregnant, or do you ask away?
Clearly not. He's on air talking about
Very much so, Ash.
Yeah. Very much
Yeah.
so. What? You keep quiet, or you ask the
I
question?
just zip it and lip
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, loose
Not worth
lip
it.
sink ships.
Welcome aboard, Nick.
the timing of that welcome was awesome.
I sink with Michael. Oh.
Merch
Well,
back
mate,
in there.
I got a bucket hat that I'm giving you. My famous Ash's Gone Fishing bucket hat. You wear that with pride, my friend. Limited edition.
I will.
Yeah, what would Lutzi do, Stubby Cooler? You've got the great towel there, Nick.
Yeah, the dry hard
Honeybee's
towel.
membership.
Yep, I'll throw that in as well, buddy. Hey, you cheeky little bastard. And of course, the tote bag. Ash, Lutzi and Nikki tote bag. It's all in there, Michael. It's all in there, old son. Good on you. Congrats.
Are you all
Thanks,
prepared, mate? Are you ready? Your Cyclone
Got the-
ready? You're ready for Elfie?
He's ready. Listen to him.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Belmont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.